books. I have this Moonbeam one, as well as the Starbright, and they each have their own. Different stories that you can kind of like walk through. So I'm trying to find a place to put my books. Let's put them here for now, and I'll grab some incense. So I buy incense sticks from the crystal shop. They hand make them. So this is all handmade incense. Let me dress in pajamas. Okay. Yeah, now's the time to get comfy. Also, this is actually one of my favorites. This is rose. We're gonna light some rose incense. This is rose. I can tell. It smells kind of like baby powder. Just a tiny bit. But more floral than baby powder. If I don't respond, I probably fall asleep. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna do a little bit of an exercise before I start reading to kind of help get everybody in the right spot in the right space. And then we'll do that. So you still have a little bit to get ready. Alright. So I fall asleep 2 or 3 times every stream. I'm not surprised. Alright, so we're gonna light our incense for peace, rest, and beautiful dreams. Peace, rest, and beautiful dreams. Peace, rest, and beautiful dreams. I'm also going to turn down our music just a hair because sometimes the music gets a little bit too loud for sleep. Too loud for sleep. So we'll turn it down, probably about there. Where do you put the incense? In a bowl? This one? This one? This incense holder is meant to hold incense upright. It has like a little hole, so I just put it in the little hole, so it stands up straight, and then it kind of catches all the ash in the middle. That's how that one works. Just don't sneeze on the painting now. No, I'll try not to. Hey, Forebear, welcome to the treehouse. We are gonna get ready to take a break from painting. Maybe I should change our thing to ASMR. I should change our thing. So let's go to our dashboard. Let's go to our can I do it when I'm maybe I can't change our information. Oh, Forebear, thank you so much for the follow, hon. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if I could change. I don't think I could change it in here. It's okay though. No big deal. Something giggles? It's my bowls. I have a whole set of singing bowls. I have 3 bowls next to me. And chimes. And chimes. And chimes. So we are gonna put our book away just for a minute. Or our painting away. It's not wet. Is it? You're so silly. releasing your laugh hormones. That's alright. It's okay. That sounds great. Mark Ruzick, thank you so much. I'm glad you think so. Does anybody have a story that they would really like to hear? Or a subject matter? Otherwise, I'm just going to go through the list and I'll let you guys pick. We have the Star Prelude, page 23. It's a cute party. Hi, welcome to the treehouse. We're gonna something fluffy. We're gonna read some. Bedtime stories for a couple people here. And page 23, you said? It's about the animals. And Roblin sent something fuzzy. So we'll definitely do the animals first. I do like to do 2 stories, because these do go a little bit quick. Not yet. It's not bedtime for me yet. So animals is definitely going to be that one. That one's on page 23. I do like the number. We can also include in that probably we could probably do in the other book. I think we've done bears before, but we could probably do bears. Oh, there's a rabbit, squirrels, brown bears, polar bears, and the reindeer. I'm kind of leaning towards rabbit. Shibas. Aww. I'll throw a Shiba in there for you. A Shiba will be thrown in there for you. That's true. Okay, so here's how the practice works. So you should be super comfy, as comfortable as possible. So, lay down in a comfortable spot. Scan your body for any tension. So, if you are laying on your side, find somewhere better for your arm to be. Your arm is unhappy. You can lay on your side, but just be kind to your arm. So, hey Max. Hi Max. I kind of do wish we could change it to ASMR. I don't know how to change it from here though. I don't think I can. That's a shame. I like mobile, but in some ways I don't, because it never seems to be enough for me to be able to do. Welcome! I'm glad to see you, Max. We're gonna do some stories. So the first thing we do, after we've kind of scanned our body for any tension that we have, my mom always had me tense up my body, so kind of clench yourself and release very, very gently. Kind of do the clenching very slow, and then the release very slow. And you'll do that a couple times, maybe like 3 or 4 times. And then you'll really realize where you're holding all of your tension after you're done with that. And then you can properly, reset your body and how it's supposed to be, kind of to make sure you're optimally relaxed. So do that for a minute. Basically. So after you've done that, now we're going to do some breaths. So we try to breathe in, hold, and breathe out. So I generally try and at least count to 4 by by breathing in and counting to 4 with breathing out. We also count to 4 when we're holding. So, and we try to do this 4 times. So 4, 4, 4. 4 is the magic number. So we're gonna go ahead and breathe in. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. And breathe out slowly. 4, 4. So do that. That's 1. And we'll do it 3 more times. So breathe in. Hold. And breathe out. That was 2. So we'll breathe in. Hold. And breathe out. That's 3. So last time, breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. So your dream space always begins in your garden. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Dream space always starts out in your garden. Yeah, I did, Dragon, actually. Or Bear, you're welcome. Is that how it works? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So your dream space begins in your garden. And your garden can have in it whatever you would like. Whatever you would like in your garden can be there. So kind of gently place yourself in a place of green. Maybe your favorite flower is there. We're burning rose incense, so maybe there are some roses there, and you can kind of smell the roses as we're kind of coming in. Hi, Cindy. And you can have running water. Maybe there's a nice little brook, and we can hear the babbling brook of the water from where we're at. You can even have your favorite animal with you. So maybe you have a Shiba who wants to hang out with you in your garden. Or maybe you have a rabbit that is your pet and wants to follow you in your garden. Or maybe you want a deer to be with you and in your garden. Doesn't matter. It could be whatever animal you want. Kind of take some time to be in your garden space. And as you're in your garden, you'll notice there's a path in your garden. And there's also a giant grandfather tree in the middle of your garden. It's time for you to explore. It's time to explore. Explore your garden. As you walk down the path in your special garden, you feel the warmth of the sun caressing you. The warmth of the sun. You can feel it gently warming your body and your head and your shoulders and your chest and your stomach. All the way down to your little toes. There's also a very gentle breeze blowing, and you can hear the birds calling to each other. can hear the birds. There is nothing in your garden that can harm you. Each and every creature that lives here is in harmony with the other animals. I want you to feel the peace that is flowing in your garden and feel the gentleness of everything that lives there. Your path is winding through the trees, past the great grandfather tree. And it will take you to a water hole where all of the animals love to come and get a drink. You slowly walk down to the water's edge. The ripple of the water grows louder. You see many animals. They're turning to you and coming to and close to you to say hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. There are tortoises who are very slow, walking very slow and ponderous. And they love the feel of the sun on their shells. The proud white swans go by gracefully, while the ducks scurry by fast, making lots and lots of noise. Now you can see another deer coming down for a drink of water, and walking alongside them are the tigers and the lions. You can give them a nice gentle pat on the head when they reach you. You can even give them a big cuddle, as all of these creatures love being cuddled. In your garden, there are no fierce animals because they have no reason to be afraid, and neither do you. The hippopotamuses are having a lovely time washing themselves and each other with the water. And now the elephants are also joining them. Between all the chaos, there's a Sheba having a grand old time trying to catch all the drops of water in their mouth. I think you should step into the water and swim with them. If you feel a little tired, you can always climb on the back of the elephant and let it hose you down with water. We can now see there are giraffes coming to get a drink. If you get out of the water now, I'm sure you can have a ride on the back of one of them. Yes, you are getting into the giraffe's back now, and off you go. Since you are sitting so high up now, you can see into the trees And it is wonderful to be able to do this. You can also pet the kangaroos and peek into their pouches. Very gently, of course. And you notice, in the pouch, there's a squirrel. Isn't a squirrel such a busy, busy creature? I'm going to leave you now to explore your garden with all of your new friends. If you want to, you can get off the giraffe's back and travel by foot. Whatever your choice, it is all right. Perhaps you might decide to also ride on a tiger for a change. There is so much to see and so much to do. I know you will have a lovely, lovely time. If you want to follow to the second story, you can. You can follow the squirrel that was best friends with the kangaroo. You can follow the kangaroo and the squirrel, because we're going to be following the squirrel next. You can make your way around, and we'll go to the squirrel. You make your way back into your garden, where your path starts and the grandfather tree stands. Thank you. This time, as you start to make your way back, there is an air of excitement as you enter back into your garden. I wonder, what can be causing all of this excitement? The flowers are bending their heads towards each other, and the trees are waving their branches in the light breeze. You can hear a lot of chattering as you go down your pathway towards another large tree whose branches are laden with nuts. All of the chattering, all of the noise, and all of the excitement in your garden is coming from the squirrels. They are very busy as they rush around, collecting as many nuts as they can store. They love to hoard their favorite food all day in their very favorite tree. Squirrels are always making sure they have enough food stored away in case they have unexpected company. In case they have unexpected company, like we do. Like we do right now. Perfect unexpected company. Perfect unexpected company. They have, once they're preparing for a little unexpected company, which is like yourself, they have long curly tails and bright eyes, and they are chattering to you in squirrel language. In squirrel language. I'm sure if you listen quietly, you'll be able to understand them and talk to them. You can help pick the nuts and take them into the hole in the trunk of the tree. This is where they plan to keep their food for the next few weeks. If it's difficult for you to climb the tree, you can put on the squirrel suit they are handing to you. You can have the magic to become a squirrel. Run your hand or your paw over your fur. It is thick and soft and lovely to touch. It's very lovely to touch. Take some nuts in your paws and clutch them against your nice furry chest. Now run quickly up the tree. You must keep up with all of the other squirrels. You can't be slow. There are squirrels everywhere you look, all busily running, busily collecting and placing food into the trunk of the tree. Mrs. Squirrel is organizing the storage cupboard. As the nuts arrive into the kitchen, she is placing some of them into drawers, some of them on benches, and others into a very large pot. She is making nut stew and also some nut cakes to eat later on. You can run up and down the tree trunk a few more times. If you go along the branch, you will meet a possum who is hanging upside down by his tail. That looks like a bit of fun, doesn't it? Look at that fursuit you are wearing as the squirrel, and wish yourself into a suit so you can be like the possum and also hang upside down. How powerful a wish is. How magical dreams are and wishes are. As a possum, don't things look so different now that you are no longer upright? What a beautiful vantage point. The possum is going to eat dinner tonight with the squirrels. When Mrs. Squirrel's food is ready, you can go there to the dinner, either as a possum, or a squirrel, or yourself, whichever you prefer. You always make up your own mind. How many of you are gone? How many of you are gone? Did you like it? Would you look at it? We haven't done that for a long time. Also, thank you for the raid. I wanted to make sure we kept people in their